Hey guys, welcome back. I know that nowadays beta males don't get much attention because it's just not really a thing that people talk about. Everybody talks about how to be an alpha male or what characteristics make up an alpha male, but sometimes you just need to take a step back and try to understand yourself first and see if there are any characteristics or traits that makes you a beta male. Then from there on, you can choose to correct that or not. It's not always a bad thing to be a beta male. Some people are fine with it. Sometimes it's just good to know and learn a thing or two to get a better understanding of yourself. That's what I try to do on this channel. I don't do videos to offend people, but instead hope people can watch it and reflect on what their current life is like and perhaps find a few things to improve it. And I do sometimes make random cringy jokes. I know it's horrible. Anyway, with that being said, here are 10 beta male traits. Number 1. Reliance on others to make decisions. Beta males tend to rely on their family and friends to make decisions for them. They never seem to be able to take a firm stand on anything by themselves. Instead of being what they want to be, they aspire to be the vision of what others want them to be. Other people will choose for them, such as which schools to apply to, what courses to take, where to live, what jobs to get, or which company to work for. In some extreme cases, beta males will let their parents tell them who they should date. On the other hand, if they are in love with someone and feels like they are the one, but their family and friends disapprove, the relationship probably might just end because they let others decide for them. Number 2. Overly nice. One of the most common beta male traits is being too nice to people. While being nice is not necessarily a bad thing, being too nice can come at the expense of one's own comfort and convenience. There is a fine line between being nice and being too nice. Acts of chivalry such as holding the doors for the ladies and helping an elderly cross the street should not be classified as being too nice. However, when your neighbor wakes you up at 2 in the morning to help them fix a light bulb and you oblige, that crosses the line. Also, accepting extra tasks from your colleagues on a Friday evening because they want to leave early at your expense is also being overly nice. Beta males feel that they should be very nice so that they can be viewed positively by others. Never mind that those to whom they are being nice would probably not reciprocate back. Number 3. Physically weak. Physical weakness is another one on the list of classic beta male traits. Most women are attracted to a guy's masculinity. The first item on the masculinity list is physical strength. While this does not mean that one should aspire to have the body of Arnold Schwarzenegger in the 1970s, it helps to hit the gym regularly. Beta males find it hard to do physically demanding tasks like changing the water jug at the water dispenser. They do not make an effort to increase their physical strength. Number 4. They avoid confrontation and conflicts. As stated earlier, beta males are obsessed with being liked and will go out of their way to make other people like them, even if it comes at the expense of their own comfort. Likewise, beta males do not like engaging in conflict or taking part in confrontational situations. This is regardless of whether the issue that brings about the confrontation is one that affects them directly or not. For instance, when a beta male is in a relationship and suspects that their partner is cheating on them, they would rather keep quiet and tell themselves that they are being paranoid rather than confronting their partner about it. Number 5. Introverts. While not all introverts are beta males, being an introvert is one of the most common beta male traits. Beta males prefer to keep to themselves. They prefer to be led than take leadership. They have a very small social circle and do not participate in outdoor activities or activities that require team participation. Beta males spend a lot of time indoors doing activities alone. They will normally list playing video games and surfing the internet as their pastime. They will more often than not be active members of an online community where they spend most of their free time. Number 6. Passive-aggressive. While beta males tend to be very nice and avoid confrontation, this does not necessarily mean that they do not show their discontent at all. When frustrated or angered, beta males take a passive-aggressive approach to relay their feelings. Some of the way in which they do this includes not giving their best at work, pouting, being sarcastic, telling what can be termed as hostile jokes, and even hitting the dislike button on this video. Number 7. A pessimistic outlook on life. Not to be left out on the list of beta male traits is how pessimistic they could be about life. Beta males can often be found complaining about how disappointing current circumstances are and how the future does not look promising. Sometimes they keep negative thoughts inside. Despite this, they do not make an effort to change the current situations since they feel that their own actions do not matter much. Number 8. Not a risk taker. Beta males have a strong affinity for predictability and risk avoidance. They hate things that are uncertain. They are used to things being done in a certain way and does not expect it to change anytime soon. Any risk proposed to them with their business or otherwise is met with instant rejection. If you ask them to put their money into a new venture that has the possibility of being profitable, they will prefer to leave the money in a savings account. If you ask them to try out a new bar out of town, they will ask to go to the same bar they have been going out for the last 2 years. Number 9. Poor sense of fashion. Most alpha males stand out of the crowd by their impressive sense of fashion. They know the latest trend in the fashion scene, they invest in new clothes and shoes and know what to wear and how to pull it off. This, however, is not the case with beta males. A beta male's closet probably has not changed in the past several years. They prefer the same outfit and out-of-fashion clothes that they had for years. They are unfamiliar with the latest trend in fashion, and to them, mismatching colors is the norm. Number 10. Poor dating skills. Beta males could find themselves single for a long period of time. They have a poor understanding of the dating scene. They do not know what ladies look for in a guy and how the dating game works. Due to their Mr. Nice Guy nature, they normally end up in the friend zone. The woman that they would like to date sees them more as a friend material than boyfriend material. The ladies will like them, want to spend time with them, and even invite them to hang out together. However, nothing sexual will happen because they view them as one of their girlfriends. They may even ask the beta male if there are any potential mates out there that might be interested in her. Overall, if you exhibit some of these traits or characteristics, just know that you're doing it by choice, and if you want to be an alpha male and change, you could. Just do the opposite of the things listed. I hope this didn't offend anyone and that it made sense to you. If so, give it a thumbs up so I know you're not being passive aggressive with me. After all, I'm just a random guy on the internet who you've never met.